So, I know what you're thinking. Yeah, that's a shed. You're right. $250,000, 150 square feet. Not quite. Don't worry. Don't worry. It is affordable, I assure you. We don't have any bunkers in here this week, I don't think. Don't quote me on that. Seriously, don't quote me on that. We might have a bunker in here I've forgotten about. Those things are everywhere these days. So, I don't think the chairs come with the house. I'm using generously here. But as you can see, this is a very accomplished shed. As you can see, it has a back. There's also a window that has a picket fence on it, which that's something. Hang on a second, let me see. Is my mouse showing up? Cool, it is. Okay. It's a very nice shed. This is what you would call cozy. I mean, do you know there's an entire show about people buying tiny homes? They would lose their shit over this. Look at this. And it comes with all this dirt? I mean, it is just begging to get snagged up. The interior is, well, it's there. It's got an interior. It's got, presumably, 4 walls. There's the roof right here. Also, this does not have the popcorn ceiling. I know that's a point of contention among people in the chat, but this doesn't have it, so that's another plus. Very modest. The cinder block walls are good insulation. I don't think that's cinder block, actually. That's not. These look like boards. So I believe this has the actual sheet metal on the outside, and then it has just boards that are affixed to it. Yeah, that's just wood, baby. But yeah. Now, there's not really a bed in here, but you could sleep anywhere. I mean, humans are so adaptable these days. I think there's a turlet. We're still touring the premises. Don't worry about it. We got 20 photos in here. We're gonna see every detail. Anyway, there's the turlet, presumably. Don't fall in. Quite literally, don't fall in. That might actually have a hole underneath it. Actually, this is not the turlet. This is just another shed. Surprise! This is a storage cube? Storage bin. This is a storage door. This is a shed. Yes, exactly. This is where you store your ceramic tiles, folks. I mean, there are rooms for this in most houses, but here you have an entire detached garage to park your tiles. Open air shower. Well, steaming. Well, you said steaming, but this is actually in a place that looks pretty dry. I don't know. We need some humidity to get a good steam going, don't you think? But there's a basin on the side, which is cool. There's a gate. Here you go, water from the ground. You don't see that everywhere. Actually, you do. But we have water from the ground. There's probably an aquifer or a pipeline it's attaching into. And then we have brushwood out, or we just have brushland out here. Here's the outhouse. This is the outhouse. There it is. Once again, don't fall in. You don't want to fall in. Seriously. Oh yeah, storage pot. For shipping purposes, presumably. More brushland, in case you missed it the first time. Another gate. And there's that fence line again. So you say, gee up, there's got to be a snag. Well, there is one. It's already sold, I'm afraid. Let me zoom out. It was sold $60,000. Boy. But what is inside here? I don't think it's the house from Tremors, Evil Crash. Because there was actually like a There was a convenience store inside Tremors. Yeah, this is about the price of a super expensive car. Is there a description down here? Modern homesteader cabin complete with corrugated siding to protect from the elements, fully fenced. 5-acre parcel for peace of mind and to protect your pets. Because you want to protect your pets. There's a lot of rough stuff out there in the desert. Yeah, Joshua Tree, forgot to mention. But due to high cost of fencing, very few parcels this large are entirely fenced. Functioning water meters in place and hooked up. Shower room on the west side of the property. Purchase includes shipping container to secure your goods or to convert to an additional living space. Outhouse with pit toilet. That's why I said don't fall in. There is you don't want to see what's down there. Cabin itself is cozy and front door opens to the east. Perfect for sunrises. Custom security shutters cover the windows when away. Hike 1 parcel north, only 330 feet away, and enter 1 square mile of nature. Preserve for your morning or evening walks. Serene location can be easily reached by paved roads. Despite being in the proverbial middle of nowhere, many refugees from the entertainment industry live nearby. That sounds ominous. Also, I do appreciate, that it's actually called a pit toilet. I didn't know that was actually common parlance, but it does get the point across. Okay, so 60,000 doesn't sound too great, huh? Well, the next place is a little expensive, but maybe it has more to offer. Well, the next place is absolutely bougie recovery because we do have paved roads in this next one. Let me adjust the scaling a bit. Now, this house is actually a pretty good offering because we're getting it on a discount. In fact, this is there's a word for this. What do they use inside of retail? Not liquidation. There's got to be a term for it that I'm thinking of. It's a little ways away, but we're closing in on it. Not a fixer-upper. Oh, right, a fire sale. Now, this is like a piece of toast that came out of the toaster a little too late. You could just scrape some of this off, and that's still good toast. Them's good house bones, y'all. But this is, by the way, this is Tampa, Florida, so slightly removed from Joshua Tree. So if you had your heart set on the West Coast, this may be a bit of a deal breaker. Gotta say. Hey, Wobbly. How's it going, friend? You're just in time for the fire sale house. What were you up to, by the way, if you don't mind my asking? Does this work? Hey, retro. How mysterious. Heavy gear, too. Oh, impressive. So, Wobbly, if I were to offer you this house for $220,000, a little toasty around the edges, would you take it? I feel like I've heard of heavy gear, but that could just be my Metal Gear thought bleeding over, you know what I mean? Yes, absolutely. Well, let's go inside the front door and peek around, because there's more to this place than meets the eye. Okay, there it is. You've seen the rest of it that meets the eye. Exactly. Exactly, Lion. It breathes very well. The acoustics are very good. You could hear somebody from plumb across the entire house, and that's good for some folks. Yeah, you could see them house bones. They're a little crunch. But you can see it. Some of it's fine. Toward the interior, this stuff is just slightly underbaked. Near the edge, just switch a few planks out and you're golden. Just as I gotcha. So I'm kind of curious what happened with this fire, because the fire really scorched up the exterior, but the interior, not totally, but I still feel you wouldn't want to use these house bones. Oh, the toilet fire. Well, let me see. Are we going to see a bathroom? Oh, yeah, we do. Okay, so, yeah. So the overbaked toilet is still there. That's good. The previous house kind of had some outdoor plumbing to an extent. Isn't this basically the same thing? It was a house. Hey, this is what you call an open concept floor plan these days, I think. Screwed open arson? Maybe. I mean, I feel they stopped the fire early enough to preserve this interior wood, but it was enough to eat away at, like, the drywall and things like that, I guess. It's just interesting to see the wood somewhat intact, you know what I mean? Rather than just everything being charred toothpicks. Still got some cinder blocks, too. A little something for everybody. I think we'll pass on touring. What do we have description-wise? New trusses are now included in the price of shell of house only. Needs to be rebuilt. No impact fees. House has been gutted and engineer has drawing of trusses. There was a fire. Really? There was a fire here, folks. Can you tell? Oh. Interesting. Seller has never occupied the property, but has done extensive prep work to get it ready to be rebuilt. Well and septic are in place, as well as exterior walls and some interior plumbing. I feel like we could probably spot the interior plumbing. So the shed was bought up. This place is actually still on the market right now for $220,000. This was inside Tampa, Florida. Code blue. Oops, all bones, the house. Okay, well, those don't pass muster. Let me see here. What else could we look at then? Well, S. Armadillo Tank, I think I saw your name in chat. You suggested you brought something to my attention a few weeks ago, and I think we should take a look at the house you suggested. Where is my listing here? The duck may or may not be included. I can't say for certain. They're very misleading on some of these real estate listings. The duck can live there? Hell yeah. So, it's not really a house, but it offers the future. If somebody with the proper forward-thinking, futuristic vision could construct a house here. Hey, San Francisco, you could get this plot of land for 8,000 buckaroos. There might be some water damage, but you know it's got very close location to Candlestick Point, scenic views, indigenous wildlife. More ducks. The HOA will not be bothering you around here, I don't think. Actually, we need to see if there are HOA fees. So I'm getting there's some hesitation here. Not gophers, gophers. I'm guessing we're not interested then. Well, let me read about the listing. Own a piece of San Francisco. Magnificent view of San Francisco Bay. 5,000 square feet. Tideland off Candlestick Point. State Recreation Area and Hunters Point Expressway. Land is underwater. Water. Lots. That is a lot of water. Oh, so this was lotted off as water plots back in 1915. Oh, this is an old establishment, y'all. Is there anything about an HOA? That could be a point of contention here. Utilities for property. Electricity not. HOA. Okay. So, there's not an HOA, folks. Seller's not sure this can be developed at all. I don't know about that. Get a few flotation devices. I think we can figure something out. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Okay, fine. So this is... Not sure why you're selling it. Okay, so those are a no-go, huh? Okay. Well, let's instead go to something that does have an actual house with an actual roof, but there might be a caveat. This is an expensive house. Let me situate the window again, because the scale is a little off. Well, inflation is definitely something you'd have to account here if you want to stay afloat in this market. The market itself is definitely underwater. That may change at some point. Now, it's not a cult compound. I mean, I will say that looking through this, I did get the vibe that this place might be haunted. I don't know. This was very much a personal vibe. You get a dead duck anywhere. You know what? Fair. It is enclosed with wrought iron fence line, so that is kind of ominous. But this place, when I was looking at it, the only note I have here is haunted. And I looked at it earlier and I'm like, yeah, this looks haunted. It's got a pink exterior. I don't see why you'd think it'd be a cult compound. That looks all nice and cozy. Look at those colors. What could be inside? There's a there's a log cabin off to the side too. Look at that, folks. A gator pit? Well, let me see. This is Amarillo. Well, we don't have gators in Amarillo. At least last time I checked. Things may have changed. And here we are from the outside. It says Penn something Hill Estate? Pine Hill Estate? Piney Hill Estate? I don't know. I'm trying to see what we were referring to as a gator pit. 10 ducklings for $69.99. Ooh, that's actually a good price. There's a lot of photos here, so they kind of dawdle outside for a little bit. So I'm just skimming through to when we get to the interior. Gator ghosts! Okay, here we are. Now we're inside the house. Normal room. Just looks a little dusty. No, I saw the nice price for the ducks. I don't trust that door. It doesn't close too well. Hopefully that's interior facing. Patio. Yeah, this is something for entertaining guests or other cult members, maybe. Electric chairs. A couple. I mean, strap on in, folks. Those look cozy. Real talk, this was probably for entertaining big parties and stuff. But that's a weird design. Okay, there's a pit. There's a big Kool-Aid tank, too, on top of that house. You could mix all sorts of stuff inside there. It could be used for burning the bodies. It's not toasted, though, you know what I mean? It's not all brown and burnt, like we saw in the other house. Here we go. This is about where I kind of went, oh, there's something off-putting about this. It's kind of not quite an old grandma vibe, but there's something that's very spooky and old about it. Maybe I'm alone here, but maybe I'm actually not alone. Also, yeah, the resolution are kind of skipping around a little bit. I can smell the dust in here. I feel like I can smell tobacco smoke as well. The porcelain doll, the fact they're porcelain dolls in particular is kind of off-putting. This is bathroom? Man, what is up with the lighting in here? Something bizarro going on. Weird grandma dressing room. Yeah. A lot of drawers, though. So many drawers. Why no reflection? Maybe we're a vampire. We were inside of a bunch of mirror houses in the past and we can never see our reflection, so it's a common thread we're coming back to, I'm afraid. I don't know where this is relative to the pictures we were looking outside, because there were a bunch of separate houses dotted all over the place. Wedding venue. Yeah, Friegel, that reminded me of like my uncle and that entire side of the family. There's like a part on my father's side of the family that's pretty well off financially, and I thought about stuff they had in their backyard, and part of it kind of reminded me of like a wedding venue that they used a few times, and seeing some parts of this is kind of like, that reminds me of my uncle's fancy place. Still going with the dollhouse mystique. More semi-cursed vibes. Once again, this is something I can't really put my finger on, you know? Oh yeah, carpet. In the good old carpet bathroom. That's an old standby. Little hat on the mannequin over here. I appreciate it. A little weird, a little spooky. It's okay. Anne Orlando rooms. I could get that, yeah. Although I will say the Anne Orlando rooms were funny because the beds were so tiny. That was something that was so funny, was the beds were like the size of maybe the size of the human player, but everything is so much bigger than you. It's so funny and off size and strange. A lot of model mannequins. Like over here, we have another one, totally different room. We seem to be stuck in the mannequin sort of vibes in these recent weeks for some reason. When I say recent weeks, all of the weeks we have a mannequin of some sort. It's kind of like the pool table thing. There's always one somewhere. I'm trying to piece together a story here. Okay, here we go. Now we got the real grandma hours with this furniture type. Not condemned criminal origins. This is still, everything looks a bit too nice. We don't have any houses yet that are, as torn apart and ravaged. In fact, if memory serves, every level in the first and second game, except for the cabin in the second, was just, a derelict back room or something like that. I think that's not a... That could be like a weird miniature organ, but it looks like it's some sort of thing. I don't know, not a proper organ, but something for playing. We don't get any closer, it looks like. Well, I mean, owning a mannequin, recovery, owning a mannequin, I'm starting to feel is like owning a pog. If you've got one, you've probably got a couple dozen in a drawer somewhere, you know what I mean? Because it seems that nobody here can only stop at one. Used to be a wedding venue, they turned to an Airbnb. Huh. Interesting. Yeah, it's definitely a wedding venue from the exterior. Cramped attic. Cramped attic. Very pink room. Batman pogs. Hey, no Alf pogs, I hope. But that's kind of the vibe of this house. Yeah, very one... You could tell one person decorated this entire place. Very consistent theming. It's not like that house we saw a few weeks ago where the attic was very much a case of, oh, somebody else was doing this, they didn't know what they were doing. Oh yeah, carpeted bathroom. I mean, at least the bathroom didn't have like an oh shit step, you know, that good old fashioned rig that we always see of just a sharp drop right at the edge of, you know, somewhere that's always damp and slick and stuff. A few pictures back, was there a goose statue on a windowsill? That looks like a lamp. Yeah, that guy right there. Yeah, that's a goose. The goose is not loose. The goose is contained, skeleton. Don't worry about that. Now, don't perceive it too long. That is how the goose gets loose. Huh. And I'm kind of swooping through these because there are like 80 photos here. We're nearing the end, but also it's an interesting aesthetic. It reminds me of like the most extreme decorative setting that my grandparents had in one of their rooms, just stretched across a gigantic house. You think you saw a cat? I'm peeking around with my eyes. I don't think I see a cat. In a hallway? Oh. Did I pass it? And the door in the hall. 56. Oh yeah. There it is. Good eye, good eye. I was pulled off by all the extra shapes elsewhere. I'm glad we have our eyes on the prize. Spotting little guys is always the main goal in these. They've done a very good job keeping things free of cat fur, though, I will say. Is it a ghost cat? Hey, Draco. Let me see what's in the listing. We do have an ugly house coming up, actually. So you're actually just in time. This is just the warm-up round. Oh, bitrate, come on. Come on, bitrate. Bitrate. Come on. Back. There it is. There it is. I was about to say, I'm kind of surprised at how fur-free they kept the place. It's very impressive. But yeah. Otherwise, just extreme grandma core. Grandcore? You already missed like a metal shed and a fire sale house. Anyway, here's carpet in the kitchen, because of course. We already had it in the bathroom. I mean, why couldn't we have it here? What are we, Philistines? Although I will say it seems strange that this looks like it's laminate. I think. What's going on there? Cornel sander. Oh yeah, there's the cat. And yeah, that is Colonel Sanders. This little fellow was curious about the photos. Yeah, I was looking at the flooring, like this linoleum or whatever is peeling up, it seems. You see that little lip down there? That's got to get replaced. Carpet is probably ancient as hell, but whatever. It also looks like somebody's foot has had a few disagreements with this trellis here. A very good cat. And here's a brooding quarters. Only one fireplace in this house, which is fine. Nothing too excessive so far. But yeah. Otherwise. So this was used for entertaining weddings and such. Definitely has the look. Definitely has the look. A little tiny weird guest room, it seems. This is probably to help with the Airbnb stuff. Huh. So that entire place on sale for $825,000. That's pretty expensive for Amarillo, I will say. I know that elsewhere in the States you may think you may say, oh, well, this is pretty affordable elsewhere in the States. I will say that Texas houses, especially maybe up in the Panhandle, houses are considerably cheaper. So this is probably just because of the sheer amount of land it occupies, to be honest with y'all. Only 4-bed and 2-bath. Yeah, that is kind of surprising. Fabulous log cabin. Ornate gazebo. A former Maddox Manor house and Event Avenue. 1927 main home. That does have 1920s vibes to it. Apartment above the garage. Behind the home is a fabulous log cabin that makes you feel like you're deep in the Rocky Mountains. No, just go to Palo Duro or something like that. You're in Amarillo. Let's stay realistic here. Then there is a original water tower and root cellar. Don't drink the water. A peaceful wishing well. Is the wishing well the gator pit that we were talking about? Maybe. Covered an ornate gazebo. 2-bedroom guest house. Former Maddox Manor house has been in Event Avenue for 500 or more. And plenty of parking on the grass area. Don't park on the grass! People will rut that shit up. Tacky. Terrible. Alright, fine. What do I have left here? Well, I wish I wasn't in this gator pit. Yeah. Oh yeah, super dead. Okay. Let me see. Let me just give me a moment to eyeball my ordering here. Okay, so that's what happened. It snuck up a tab. Okay. Well, I did have something I was going to do later in the listing, but I suppose we could go into it before moving on to the next category. So, okay, this house is located in... Where is this located? We'll find out in a moment. I saved this locally, so the URL doesn't actually have the address, but we'll see it on the main page. But this house is very... It's very unique. It went for about $420,000. And from the outside, it's got this weird This weird industrial glass type thing. There's a name for this. I don't know what the heck it is, but you know what I'm talking about. These little tiny window panes here. Not quite nice. It's getting close to that. A little compoundy. We could play basketball. Nice and leisurely. An everyday home. All American. Normal. Nothing untoward. Nothing suspicious. That front door's a little catchy, though. Huh. Well, it's probably nothing. Nope, I was wrong. Welcome to the interior, folks.
It's true. Those sure are window panes.
Welcome to the interior, folks. This is just inside the front door. Mind the stairway. Don't walk underneath it or else you'll hit your head, most definitely. So, where to start? This reminds me... This reminds me of when I had a level editor for, I think it was Quake. I tried building a map, and it came out something like this. Is that a mirror by the stairs? We'll find out. Well, hang on a second. Let me check on the audio. Rude. YouTube was doing the whole thing of, are you still there? So impolite. Yeah, this is very much like a modding sort of thing. But it gets a little weirder as we wander around. So here's something that's kind of funny. A little thing. There's just all tile and then carpeted stairs. I know this is a weird thing to get hung up on, but I thought it was very peculiar. How's the audio? Let me shift the audio a bit. That one SA bathroom? Yeah, that one looked like a doom wad. I know exactly what you're talking about. Every time I look at a very weird house, I always think immediately like this. Every time I look at a house like this, my brain immediately thinks back to that. And it's like a doom level. No rails, none. You don't need them. Only the brave enter this house. Only the brave and the dumb. Yeah. The carpet on them is good, but I just think it's also very funny that it's stark and it starts right there on the stairs only. There's no lead up to it or anything. And the fact that it's right inside the doorway makes it a little even more jarring, you know? But there's a gym immediately to the left, which I like me a gym, but yeah, the stairs are a little confusing, but why is it an angle? We may never know, to be honest. But there's a gym in here. Gym cube. Only fucked up angles in this house. And this is once again a sort of case where I get inside here and my brain's already looking around like, you don't have any weight racks for anything? You just have the bars sitting out on carpet? That's very peculiar. Carpeted gym. You can do a carpeted gym, but it has to be on something like, a high-density rubber mat. Otherwise, you just kind of beat up on the carpet in here. Yeah, also heavy weights near windows or glass or mirrors. It's never a good idea. I mean, you've been to public gyms. You've seen a number of, oh shit, this window is broken scenarios. There's a TV in the front hall, mounted in the corner of the wall like a waiting room. Yeah. I'm kind of curious about the description, having seen that. It definitely wasn't a dentist office, I can tell you that much. And, okay, that's a hot tub, okay. First I thought this was like a weird meeting table or something. Like, what? What? It's just a hot tub room. Don't worry about it. A big drum. Man, that'd be awesome. Just a big fuck off taiko drum machine just sitting here. An outdoor hot tub. A hot tub's a hot tub. What are you talking about? I do like the thought of a cauldron, DW. Ooh, a big cheese wheel? Yum. Where's this? Hang on. This is a different room. Tiled wall? Of course tiled wall. I mean, we had the tiled stairway. Well, this is another instance of like of an aesthetic spreading through the house like an infection. The next room is the sauna, I think. You're right. Yeah, you're right, not a fish. That looks like a sauna in there. But either way, we're in a bathroom now. The sin of the basin sink has come to haunt us once again, folks. And there's a lot to take in here. Also, is that a toilet paper roll inside the shower? Is that a reflection? I hope that's a reflection. It does feel a little bit like a mall gothy. Okay, Audrey, yeah, that's a reflection. Because at first I'm like, wait a second, that's too dumb. That's way too dumb. Well, I've got bad news about the tiles. We've got so many tile textures in this photo. I'm trying to follow the flow in this room. But, okay. So, we're above a stairway. I don't think this is the front door, though, because the flow of this is... The front door is to the side over here. So does that mean there's another staircase? I'm already confused. Everything is... Yeah, you're right. The angles. Like this up here. They've got this sort of a dome light. I mean, usually you see like a dome light or something. It's like, no, this is a triangle. What's going on here? You've got what is this? A trapezoidal prism as a table? 96 CGI pyramid? Yeah. Probably saw us inside the original Stargate movie or some shit. Well, Marham, this is where the key card is stored. This is where you get the key card to unlock the blue doors. I hope we get a better look over there, because my brain looked at this smudge, and I'm just thinking, is that part of an aquarium? House of Child Hazards. You know, you're right, Cypher. There is that whole handrail situation. Oh. Yep, that's an aquarium. Okay. So... Okay. We have aquarium... We have tile from the bathroom. There was a splash wall inside the shower. We have fucked up tile curving back. Look at this, y'all. Look at this. What's going on here? What's going on here? At least they've got two ovens, or an oven and a microwave. That's nice. There's another TV. Also, this is not centered. To give you something else to be bothered about, this is absolutely not a trick of the lens. This is not centered. Man, I love me some fucked up shapes, but this is a little too extreme for me. Okay. So, this is... I'm doing gestures with my hands because I'm trying to map out something in my head. So... Okay. This goes down into a basement. We are just inside the front entryway, it seems, because... Here's the trapezoid table. There's the front door. It is a stove, you're right. Is there not a range over there, then? Wow. Yeah, there's not a range, so they installed it into this. Oh my god, you're right. The mounting plates. There's off-center square. There's triangle over here. Oof. Why? I don't know. Oh, goodness. And that's... Y'all. Look at that. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. I haven't seen it in a long time, but the interior decor here is reminding me of maybe some interior design on the Beetlejuice movie, where it's like trying to be modern art design, but really fucked up. So, okay, so the whole aesthetic of this house is that everything is off-center, maybe. Oh, man. No ventilation for the stove. Yeah, that's something else. I mean, I know there are places that don't have a range or a hood, but that's still a very big thing because you don't even have a window nearby. Pee-wee's Playhouse? Yeah, it's got the 90s aesthetic. 3DO logo. Yeah. Ooh, pardon me. Anyway, here's a... Are those candles in a fireplace? Is this a fireplace? What is this? Yeah, Bear Cave, that was a range. That was a freestanding trapezoidal prism range. Yeah, that's not the bathroom. So fireplace full of candles. Candle place. Okay. Let me see here. I'm willing to bet no fish did well inside that aquarium, assuming the aquarium even saw usage. Because I've never owned a fish, but part of me thinks an aquarium has to have some sort of sophisticated equipment within it. Man. So we have different pendant lights. That one looks a little different, but I guess mismatching pendant lights is just a cute quirk at this point. Also, we have an oh shit step, y'all. Watch your ankles. That's dangerous. That round thing back there. Round thing. This over here, I'm hoping we're going to go over that way, because I don't know what that is. Maybe it's a bathroom. Maybe this is just like an open preview of the bathroom. Yeah, that step's actually killed somebody, I'm willing to bet. Yeah, that aquarium is huge. Part of me wonders if it's even been used, honestly. Okay, we're in the corner. Are we going to find out what this is? Corner rack, track lights. The weird track lights are really throwing me off too. And these can lights, did they do shoots over here? It looks like this is like a studio thing where they did some filming or pictures or something. Well, I mean, Cypher, it's a question of, is that a bed or is that a fucking bed with this light stuff? I'm like, did they do porn here? Yeah, that aquarium definitely doesn't have water in it. It definitely doesn't have water. The media corner. Huh. Okay, so finally, carpet, welcome site. Okay, comparatively to the rest of the house, this is unoffensive. It's got problems, but I mean, we're working on relative terms. Let's be real here. Alternative history, Giant Bomb host an E3 night here. Very apt description, yeah. Oh, we're in another fucked up bathroom, y'all. I don't like this sink. I know I don't like basins, but this is... I really don't like this. Ashtray sink, weird sink. Guest room. Another guest room. Entertainment room, y'all. What's going on here? Why two different screens? I'm trying to build up the story of this room now. What in tarnation? That shower have a window to the outside. Probably did. Streamer room? Maybe they have good upspeed. I should look into it, honestly. My upspeeds are going crazy tonight. Glass table gaming setup. Yeah, buddy. Want to get all those hand smudges all over it. And what the fuck? Wait, is this just the... Why is this exposed? This isn't the basement. Well, I accidentally tabbed over already, but now I'm... Okay, pool table spotted, folks. If you had a bingo card, there you go. Pool tables. That fan. Why is that ceiling fan shaped like that? Well, the ceiling fan's been in a number of rooms, I think, by this point, right? Well, back to this. I don't know what that is. This looks like it's metal and reflective, I think. What? 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 What is this? I hope they go into what that is. I don't know if that's a pool. It might be, but why are there three TVs there? What's going on? Okay. Cameras, are you going to move over there? Okay, it is a pool. Y'all are right. That's a pool. Right next to your carpeted stairs. Wow. Why the TVs? Man, I don't know. And I'm also kind of wondering what this is. I thought this is metal, but it's... Actually, it is metal, yeah. This is just reflecting off of that really obnoxious curtain over there. Yeah, those stairs are super moldy. You don't want to breathe that in too deep. How do you get in this pool? Not gracefully, that's how. You just gotta sling yourself over there, or maybe Dukes of Hazzard your way across here into the water. There's a driveway. And another pool? Wow. A lot of water sports in this house. I should have chosen different words. Also a shitload of tiles. Look at this. Wow. Yeah, it looks like that's could be a ladder. Huh. This is the last picture. It looks like some sort of a rickety construct. I don't think they connect. I don't think so. Indoor pool, outdoor hot tub, indoor. That's right, Audrey. I had to catch myself in that last line because I'm like, wait, did I read that right? Yeah, that's exactly what it is. An indoor-outdoor hot tub. Well, maybe the listing will give us some clues. A diving ladder. Ooh. Let me see. This is Michigan. Sterling Heights, Michigan. Forced air. You have no choice. 2 garage spaces. Professionally painted throughout. Wow. Custom designed. Ultra modern. Ultra modern? Really? You will be saying, wow, from the moment you drive up the 7-car driveway and see the 0 maintenance Timberland siding. Inside you will find a floating staircase. So that's what that's called. When you have a staircase with minimal, reinforcement, with no handles or anything, and, very dangerous, that's a floating staircase, y'all. Ooh. Built-in double ovens. Do love me a double oven. Fish tank behind the sink you can enjoy from the great room. I don't think it was very great. I'm extremely underwhelmed. Aww. The basement is an entertainer's dream. Out back is a custom-designed rock oasis with a stocked... Yo! It's got a stocked koi pond! Well, I think somebody asked earlier about a koi pond. We do have one. And it's stocked. I don't think the koi are probably doing well, to be honest with y'all. The indoor pool is a pool. The outdoor one is a koi pond. Well, I'm sure that the koi do fine in the Michigan winters, I kind of dig it. The selling price was $419,969. Interesting. If memory serves, normal house. Oh yeah, this one went for $400,000, right about, like $399,000 in Virginia, Falmouth, Virginia. It's a cute house. This has a fair amount of photos that I'll go in pretty fast. Cryptid spotted. Not blood. Oh yeah. I love it. It's got an interesting look to it. Not cursed. I kind of like it. It's very distinctive. Yeah, interior brick is not something you see too often, I feel. It seems to be throughout the entire house. Yeah, it's a lot of shit and bricks here. What's the ceiling? It seems to be some sort of wood trimming. Although some places it looks kind of bad. Ooh, here we go. We got the Pizza Hut buffet style light right here. I do love me an old standby. Yeah, this one, the interior of this is mostly pretty... it's there, it's interesting. It's got a charm to it. Yeah, interior brick is uncommon. I feel that I prefer it over, just ridiculously bland, high-polished marble walls, you know what I mean? Dog bowl spotted? Oh, there's got to be a dog here, yeah. Yeah, there it is. Little guys. I don't know if we see a little guy, but I've been very bad at spotting those so far, it seems. But there's something in particular I'm building toward here, so I may swoop through some of these photos kind of fast. I will say as an honest critique, I feel like this could do with some sort of a trim or something. It feels a little exposed and naked just sitting there, Especially because it's a mantel place. But a minor quibble. Cryptid spotted. Loading small sun. Oh yeah, I see what you mean. the face. Don't worry about it. What's up, fart? Did you see something with your eagle eyes? Why are there so many radiators? I don't know. I mean, houses around here don't have those sorts of constructs. So the stuff that's normal or abnormal is a little foreign to me, if you get my meaning. There's a scorch mark. Is there? Is there? That's venting. Did I miss it in a previous picture? Oh yeah, I think I see what you're talking about. Yeah, it got a little toasty. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Probably not a big deal. Hallway is, I will say the roof, the minimalism of the roof makes the pictures look kind of bad. Because it almost looks like a roof with, no drywall or anything and just, base wood. What kind of radiator is that? I have no clue, just for warming, I'd imagine. It doesn't seem to be in every room either. Like this guest room doesn't have it. Okay, it's there. But otherwise... It's kind of strange how they left some of the dressers and stuff in here. But... not a fan of the tile. I'll say the carpet is also pretty ancient. Take a look at the discoloration. Like you'd see the stuff they couldn't clean around, and also the corner door. Actually, this is just foot traffic, actually. That would be why, yeah. But this is still ancient carpet. Extremely normal tile. Bubblegum. This is absolutely a grandparent's house, and there's like the third bathroom, I think. So like washer and dryer in the third bathroom. Yeah, whatever. I mean, this is a cheap counter, so it's like whatever, It's a little weird, but like whatever. I've seen more messed up stuff, Almost like the look. Yeah, it's a funny thing. This whole layout and stuff. It really reminds me of my grandparents' bathroom, to be honest. Not the bubble gum pink, but, there's something about the shape and dimensions that harken back to simpler times. So it's pretty mundane so far. You're like, well, why is this in the listing? You said this was the start of a new block. Well, there's a bit of a whisper over here. What is this? What could be happening? Oh. What's going on here, adventurer? It's an interesting artistic painting. A bit of a mural. As I turn and gaze out across the rest of the tavern, into the hearth, the heavily used hearth, I think of my adventuring days. Many a meal were baked inside here. Also a bell? What? This is... I didn't spot that before. I'm actually wondering what that's doing there. Oh, okay. That's right. There's actually a bit of a weird gem in here. I totally forgot about this. There's actually a gem down here, or some it looks almost like a studio gem or something. It's very peculiar. Not a fight club. I don't know about that. I can't quite put my finger on it, but this is very peculiar. Roller rink basement. I mean, it's kind of small for roller rink. Those places were everywhere in like the 80s and 90s, but this is very small from what I recall. Pool changing room? Community center? Maybe. Yeah, this is interesting. But On to the real crux of this. What ho, adventurer? I see you found a cave. Do you wish to go forth? Enter the goblin's lair? The bounties of nature surround you. Behold. A creature from the wilderness. That might be a fae. I'm not sure. And there's also is that a part of wood, or is that something they hung on the tree? That might be something they hung on the tree. That's a little guy. I'm reminded of a Discord conversation where I described something that my aunt sent my family. There was a really stupid face you're supposed to hang on trees, and this is making me think of it. But this doesn't look as weird as that. Just a tree knot? Okay. But there's also another cave here, by the way. In case the other dungeon is too high level for you, you could go inside here. It may be a little easier on you. You just grind a few levels. But what is it there for? We will never know, because the photos stop here. This is presumably where the photographer died. Just going inside there. They were not. Their character was not prepped for this sort of adventure. Oh, the rocks are fake, I'm afraid. What's the description here? Is there a tag for cave? There's not. Oof, there's a lot in here. Hang on, I'm going to take a drink and scan this with my eyes, because this is a lot to read, and I don't know if I'm going to read it all.
Jesus Christ! Nixitcher cheered X100, here be goblins.
Thanks for the bits, Nix. There are goblins somewhere around here, I'm sure. I just hope we're high level enough to handle them, because them boys are tough. Ooh, an eat kitchen. I could go for an eat kitchen. It's better than the normal kitchen, I figure. Boy. Basement with 1,400 square feet. That's a pretty big basement, actually. Wow. And it's all open area. Okay, so do they say anything here about caves? Let your imagination go wild in the backyard, featuring a handmade mountain cave and water feature. Put your favorite chairs up. They barely mention the cave. That's what's so strange here. Man, what? Eat a whole kitchen. Well, folks, with that high fantasy intro out of the way, I regret to inform you that we've entered the medieval block. This is the high fantasy block. There's a lot of houses in here that, we've got knights, we've got high fantasy, we've got, man, is that Morrowind? We've got a lot of stuff in here. So, but before hopping into high fantasy, there is one thing that I want to knock out first, and that is we need to discuss not Western fantasy first. We need to get into something a little different first. But maybe we can learn about the way of the sword inside here. Let me see, where is this listing from? This is from Des Moines, Iowa. Oh. 375,000. Fuck this guy. Yeah. Also takes not very good care of the yard, it looks like, I don't think. I've seen worse. But, actually, maybe this is native grass in the area. Who can say? It seems this guy just got all of these from the same place, it seems. And just Japanese stylized, it seems, imitated. Like, especially the awning here. I don't know Japanese architecture too well, but this looks like a thing I've seen in a film or two over the years. That's Iowa grass? Oh, really? Huh. I actually kind of like that, to be honest with you. I take it over the St. Augustine we got around here. Across the street, just regular suburbia. Wonder if they hate this guy. Wretched white person Japanese house? Probably. Yeah, this is the weeb house, y'all. So, I think that's a garage. I think it is. Hey, Ryudo. So, they got a little heavy-handed with some of their trim work and decor here. It's terrible. It's wonderful. It's terrible. Oh yeah, this is absolutely weeb as hell. Definitely. I can smell the mayonnaise from here. I'm sorry, refineries. It doesn't get better. A fair amount of outdoor furniture, it seems. Oh. I don't know what that is over there. I really want a better view of that. Yeah, the whole aesthetic is just a weird hodgepodge of things. The description for this house I have is, what does katana mean? And for folks who've seen Samurai Cop, well... Anyway, we're inside, and, Strong start. So some of these I make note of and I don't refresh my memory on. I just set them aside inside of a certain block. This is one of those that I'm coming into sort of like, I don't remember all the weird stuff in this house. So I'm also kind of looking at this going like, what? What? There's got to be a bridge. If there's a backyard, there's absolutely a bridge. I'm also hoping for another koi pond. We did have one koi pond, an actual genuine koi pond, which was a first. Oh, I miss Robert Zadar. In case you didn't think it could get any weirder, here are double doors with a glitter sort of laminate. I do love me some extra tackiness. Ooh. That's gross. And a stray chandelier for some reason. Why is it blocking the doorway, though? I know this is probably a roll-away thing, but it just seemed like an odd position for the photo. Anyway. Ryudo, the bridge? I have grave news. It's inside the house. Oh. What's this in the corner? Is this a sex sling, or is this for soccer? Okay. Do they just kick punts into this? Oh yeah, look at the ceiling. In case we need something else to hang up on, that's not popcorn ceiling. That's bad ceiling. Ooh. That's for golf. Ah, I gotcha. Man. Maybe the next picture's a better... Yeah, okay. So this is... Where's this relative, this picture? Okay, this is just a little further in and shifted to the right, it seems. Mirror there. Treadmill. Yada yada. Okay. Okay, and this is where we came in. There's a bridge. I'm trying to visually make out what's happening here over the bridge. Is that an actual... Did they carve actual ground out here to justify having a bridge? Shadow Warrior house? Yeah. I'm really trying to visualize what's going on here. Just an empty moat? Yeah, I guess. Such a strange idea. I mean, I know there's a lot of strange ideas here, but just rutting out some ground right there. Some green screen on the floor. Yeah. Oh, boy. Okay, this is the same room, pitched to the right. I hope that's just a window. I don't want to know if there's another room behind that. I'm hoping it's just a window. It probably is just a window. Sunken living room. Well, there's part of it that's sunken, let me tell you. Okay, and we have an entertaining room. Or is this den? This is den. So, is this centered on the fireplace, though? I need another picture if this is centered or not. Shitty trim work. Okay, I guess it's probably centered, but why is that? It's such a weird position. It's so skewed and off to the side of one part of the room. You see what I mean? Okay, that's not... I don't think that's centered, actually. No, that's not. What a fucked up place for this. It's not centered. The fireplace is way over here. I mean, if you have one person who gets cold a lot, he's probably happy as a clam. But... Yeah, the lack of a bridge does kind of take you out of it, doesn't it? Well, the sliding door doesn't throw me off. It's just the whole layout of this room doesn't make sense. Even putting the aesthetic aside, the layout from the architectural standpoint is messed up, you know? Oh, right. We've got this to unpack. Some sort of reflective sequins, curved roof, wall. This over here. Yeah, Dark Gob, basically disco ball, you're right. They skinned a few disco walls and just lined the wall and ceiling with it. Why is it curved? Man, what? Just like Tokyo. Seen an anime or two that had something like that in that, I'm sure. Totally makes sense. Ooh. Strange. Okay, so it's some weird pseudo-awning sort of look they wanted to guide toward the entryway to the room. Man. Why would you install this in the house? Do you have some sort of a plan for fucking around this thing? Is that what it is? I mean, it's not a mirror over the bed, but it's a really messed up mirror to the side of the bed. There's gotta be something naughty related with this, right? Keep the dream alive. Hit something? Hit snooze. Oh. I do like the tiny bit of live, laugh, love in here. The open book. They moved the nightstand night off there to make room for this little exhibit here. That's cute. That's cute. Hit snooze. It's a pretty weak little fan, isn't it? Okay, so centered look. I do like that everything else has kind of taken our mind off of this really over-busy wallpaper. Those aren't even. Those aren't even at all. It's staggered. What the shit? What's going on with the doors? What? That's not two doors. I mean, that's not a dual door entryway. Those are two separate doors to two separate things, I think. Ugh. The pattern on the fan makes it look disgustingly dirty. Yeah. Okay, probably to closets for clothes, and this is the way you escape, I imagine. Okay, bathroom. So, bathroom has an oh shit step. Not as bad as we've seen before, but there still is one. So, bear that in mind. There's not a basin. That's good. Dining room with, is that on the wall? Or is that on the table? What's going on here? Is that on the wall? I'm trying to make out what's going on here. Dinner dungeon. Yeah, the bathroom's okay. I mean, it's pretty okay. I like it. I think it's the table. Possibly. So there's a bit of a whisper on the right edge of the screen. This is the kitchen. And also this is carpet. So, yeah, brace yourself. The next picture is the last one for this house. I'm going to take a drink while I watch the lag catch up here. Yeah. I wish there were more pictures of the kitchen because I'm so curious. The black trim is peeling on every railing you've seen. Yeah. Where to start here? Oh boy. Cabinet door. Which cabinet door are you looking at? Eat-in corner. Yeah, it's a beautiful little nightmare. And the hood. The hood is so over the top, batshit stupid. I love it, and I hate it so much at the same time. Yeah. Oh god, the sink is red. Yeah. Ugh. This poor little guy. He's had to stare at these colors his entire afterlife. Did he buy the microwave like that, or is it custom built? I'm willing to bet they bought a microwave like that, to be honest with you. I wouldn't trust this guy near any sort of custom built stuff himself. He sought it out and bought it, I imagine. You can find all sorts of microwaves. There's bound to be like a Shrek microwave, for example. You can find a Shrek microwave. You could find any kind of microwave you want. Yeah, the range hood is just so aggressive. Some filigree or something on it I can't quite make out, but it's just, I don't know. Shrekwave is what you call a very distinctive sort of a Smash Mouth remix of music, I think. That's a whole other kind of musical genre. Let me see here. What is the next one? Little snugglefish, don't worry. That's probably I think that one is the most culturally insensitive. This one I might speed through because there's a lot of pictures here. But it's also a really low resolution pictures. This is a very old listing. Okay, cool. I've decrunched the image quite a bit, zooming in here. Oh yeah, pitch down all-star. Love it. So, oh, actually, that reminds me. I didn't actually read the listing for this. I already squished up the size, but, let me see. This was the previous house. One-of-a-kind entertainer's dream. Perfect for somebody who loves to put on an event for friends or fammy. E-huge kitchen. I, too, am E-huge. Lots of cabinets. Center island with grill and flat tops. Sliders to flagstone patio. Take a couple steps down and you will find yourself in a huge room with vaulted beam ceiling, a wall covered in natural stone, fireplace in the center, and huge circle wet bar. Also, sliders to patio. The front of a house has a custom lanai and double dragon front doors to home. Come into entry and make your way to the oversized family room over the bridge with koi pond. Master bedroom is hidden behind a private door, often could be bedroom. LL has 2 bedrooms, 1 non-conforming. Full bath and laundry. Carpet, ulvp. Master bath. Roof. Oh, it has a roof. Shit, I'm sold. 1 furnace has been updated. New back patio. All information obtained from seller and public records. Who typed this? Ooh. So somebody bought it for $250,000 in 2014. And they're the ones who did this. So the person who bought it in 2014 is what did all this madness to this poor house. Boy. Yeah, it's not a very good descriptor. Where were the tags? Were there any good tags? I don't think there were. Lots of cabinets. Oh man, this is an actual tag? Oh shit. They had to have made it for this entry. Because if you told me double dragon front doors, I would have a very different mental image, to be honest with y'all. Huge room. Well, enough about that. So there's a fair amount of photos of this one, but the meat and potatoes is a good ways into it. This was sold some time ago. It is a very expensive house, though. This is a rich fucker house. Although you can see from the front sign, there's a little bit of foreshadowing here. As you can see, we're entering the spirit of Avalon. This is some not quite Richard Garriott, but this is getting to the territory of just really being obsessed over this. Draco, remind me after this and I will, trust me. Oh boy. So, this is where the Lady of the Lake lives, probably. I can't recall if we have an actual lake elsewhere, or if this is it. This is absolutely a King Arthur house, DW. So, parts of it are just really expensive rich dude house. Although the flow of this room is kind of messed up because that is a fireplace, I suppose. But this whole thing, this really messes me up here. Because you look at this and you'd think that's a fireplace, but there's a doorway to a fireplace? It's kind of strange. Fireplace sleeping bench? Maybe. Oh, this is in, by the way, this is in Quivira, Kansas. So we have any folks from Kansas who might want to swoop in on it. There's a little bit of tame modern art on the ceiling here. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. This might be an oh shit. Yeah, this is an oh shit step here. Mind your ankles. table is square. Got the eagle eyes on you there, DJ. Yeah, I don't understand the fireplace either, Audrey. It's peculiar. Weird statue. Whatever. Weird mess. I don't understand some of this sort of stuff. Like, what's with the ceiling shape and flow here? I don't get what the objective was here, you know? Like, there's not a second floor to peek in from here. I don't know, Expedited. It's so... And look at this over here. Is this a load-bearing... is this like a load-bearing breakfast nook or something? What's going on here? Just for this one little splut here? What the shit? More weird shapes. Weird, forbidden Tetris shapes. This seems like a weird render, Draco. It's just the shapes are so nonsensical. I just kind of scratch my head at somebody laying this out on like a floor plan and saying, okay, this is what we need to manufacture for this house. It's just so bizarre. McMansion. Could be a McMansion, but probably is. The listing says there are seven beds, 14 baths. That's a lot of shitters, folks. Square footage is 17,755 square feet. Weird roof. Do we get a better look at the roof here? Yeah, so this is a painted sky, I think, on the roof. I think those are clouds. Maybe. Got yourself a little bar over there. Yeah, it can fit 7 families, but they never have guests for some reason because the owner is like some insane, ultra-rich recluse who's crazy about King Arthur. And an entertaining room with a piano that's probably been used 2 or 3 times. Yeah, that's barely been used. Little things like this is just like, you see these and you're like, that wood doesn't look scuffed. This hasn't been rolled out at all. And kind of just, oh, what's this? So, the last house had a double dragon door. I think we may have found the sequel to Double Dragon. They're kissing. I'm also looking at their differences. I'm trying to see... They aren't mirrored. I think they're different, slightly different designs, it looks like, too. Yeah. They're different designs of dragons. Huh. Sassy dragons. No, they're not bad dragons. But anyway, now we're inside the fantasy zone. Mind the glass flooring here. Now, there's a lot here. We got, going from left to right, we've got the messed up carpet to keep an eye out for. Carvings, wood and stone. I think we had wood and stone elsewhere. There's more of the sky painting that we saw previously over the roof. There's this moat here. There's a medieval style window for some reason. And there's some stuff that's not in here, I don't think. It's tacky as hell, but I kind of like this weird checkered glass thing. Not that I want to have one in my house. I just look at that and I'm like, oh, that's eye-catching, but it's not practical. But yeah, this is This is quite extravagant from here. Oh yeah, the common boggle of expensive homes. Man, this looks like a bitch to dust. The triangle pond. And here we are in the den. Busy room, as usual. Is that actually showing stuff underneath? What's under the glass? I don't know. I don't think we see what's under the glass. I think that's the stonework you can see continued here, but I don't know what is straight down, you know what I mean? I don't know if we catch a glimpse of that, really. Big fucking fireplace. Very impressive fireplace. But I don't like how this is uneven up here. This really screws up the whole presentation, I feel. And there's also this weird tower style construct here. And over here. Faux stained windows. Oh, there's some in here. Pulpit. Yeah, that looks right, I think. Someone downloaded a 3D castle model, applied too many different textures. Probably. It's like that whole, oh god, what is going on here, actually? I'm gonna go back a picture, hang on. Why is that? Okay, look at this. This just kind of pisses me off. It's like they didn't have a plan for this, so they just like, I don't know, I'll put a single glass one by itself here, and none of the white ones surrounding it, and it just looks really. It looks. I know it already looked tacky, but it looks even more tacky. Whatever. We're on the second floor now. Look at these books that I own and I've absolutely read, but don't ask me about it because I've read so many of them that it's all running together in my gigantic brain. Here's more of it. Also, did you see my stained glass? Right over there. Ryan Herbert Dune books. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, cursor. I clicked off the window and it de-highlighted it. But, yeah. Should be able to see it now. Yeah, looks like. Nixter, would you believe me if we said that the person owned Dune but never read the books? It's just, I feel like this guy may not have read these. He may have gotten Cliff Notes versions and really gotten entranced with the whole idea behind them, maybe. Okay. That's the ceiling. That's not stained glass. That's just carving into wood or ceramic, I think. I like it. It's okay. But only one. Oh, you think he stole it from the library? Oh, okay. He's one of those rich people. Oh, wait, you think this is actually a library? I mean, did he steal them from the library? Or you think this is a library he is servicing for people? Huh. Oh. Okay, some of the stained glass is getting a little interesting. Okay, that looks nice. Huh. And it's not a round table. I'm getting some missed opportunities here. I think this is just another entertainment room. Okay. Okay, this is the adjoining room on the ground floor. Like the lagoon is like probably that really fucked up square lagoon is like this way or that way or something like that, I believe. but... Okay, hold on. Hey, okay, y'all, look at the base of this column here. You see where it is on the green tile? One part of it is barely touching it. Look over here. This is sitting right on top of the green tiles over there. That's throwing me off. The grossest thing so far. Oh man, that's so much resources they just fucked up here. Pardon my French. Oh yeah. Oh hell yeah. Sistine Chapel. Yeah. Is it going to be God or is it going to be some other dude or some other thing? I guess we're not going to see it. Unfortunate. Anyway. Bathroom. No basin sinks. Doing great. But still too many steps on both the shower and the tub. Not a fan of that. No carpet, though. There's another bath, it looks like. Okay. Is this the same? Okay, the lens is throwing me off. This is the same bathroom. Okay. Bedroom. Looks like a den with a... Excuse me. What is a computer doing in here? What is a computer doing here in Avalon? Get some false marks on that. Oh, hell yeah. Is this like an entertainment room? Why is this giving me Blockbuster Video vibes from this shit up here? What's going on here? Well, of course it's Merlin's computer, I guess. Is Merlin the computer wizard we keep hearing about? The install wizard? Let's see. Pool table. Hell yeah. And then there's... Okay. Theater room, okay. Okay, modest kitchen. Nothing Arthurian themed in this kitchen, unfortunately.
Lights of the pool table.
Okay, so wine room. I'm eyeballing the latency because it seems like there's I think my lag early on introduced quite a long latency on Twitch. But again, I saw yesterday that some other folks had pretty bad latency. Maybe there's something weird going around. Pardon me. Let's see. I'm kind of just speeding through these because, like I said before, this place has about 100 pictures, and outside of some weird stuff, I'm just going to kind of swoop on through. Peacock. Good glass. Avalon will always be there for all souls to find, if they seek the way thither throughout all the ages, past the ages. Yeah, they look like outside fire pits, Sherlock. The previous house had one. This seems to have several, though. Yeah, never. There was a, I think it was last night I was watching somebody and I saw that there was a big latency. Like, it seemed like probably close to about a minute worth of latency. So it was getting to about the old stages of Twitch. So there's something wonky going on. I was buffering a whole lot at the start of the stream. but it seems like there's still a pretty big delay of some sort. Yeah, y'all are just now seeing the hot tub, so I've been parked here for a minute. Okay. But otherwise... medieval castle. We've seen this before. Mismatching brickwork. What kind of a Mickey Mouse operation are you running here? Avalon will always be there for all men to find if they can find the way thither. For the ages past. Marion Bradley quote from The Mists of Avalon. Otherwise, I think this is just revisiting the patios. Lions. Otherwise. Outdoor stuff. There's the koi pond. Yo. We got a lot of koi ponds. Those could be koi, but those could also just be goldfish. I don't know. They are absolutely dead by now, though. These fish are long gone. Ah, of course. Anyway, there's a cave. A totally clean swimming pool. Children strangling a bird, sure. A cave. It feels like we've seen this in the house before. We have. Goldfish are koi. It is a lot to take in, yeah. This also probably smells super bad, yeah. I don't trust that water. I really don't. Oh, but it's got a illuminated path. Where's this? I don't know, man. I'm trapped somewhere. That could be a reflection, or it could be underwater. Actually, that's underwater. That's a reflection. Okay. Okay. Otherwise, there's a bird. 2 birds. Oh wow! They waited to the end to play this one out, didn't they? That's actually a pretty nice view. Oh wow! That's a hell of a water park. Fighting birds. Well, let me squish this up because I'm definitely gonna have to recompress things. Let me see. So this sold for about 3 mil. Let me see here. Auction closed. Let me see here. Midwest Sanctuary awaits the spirit of Avalon. Straight from the pages of a storybook, this Prairie Lodge-style mansion with European-inspired details provides the privacy and decadence every luxury buyer deserves. The view from your windows is impeccable. Your own private arboretum and nature park. 15 acres. Yeah, the upkeep's got to be crazy on this, DJ. Definitely. Yeah, 3 million. And this is in Quivira, Kansas. Quivira. I'm not sure where that's situated per se, but Kansas housing, I don't really quite know what the prices are like. Just a little bit of decadence. The Spirit Avalon can be a private oasis, a place of business, and a place to entertain. It's ready to be enjoyed any way you please. Okay. So, This place is a little extravagant for a big, huge medieval place. Maybe we can go a little more humble, so to speak. So let's, maybe more of a community center vibe is something we could gel with. Let me freehand this for a moment. Close enough. This place went for about $220,000. It is in Elkland, Missouri. Yeah. So, mind the window. Don't worry about it. This is still the medieval block. Still medieval, don't worry about it. Pretty unassuming exterior. A little bit of a humble fire pit. I'm not a fan of this, but this could just be paint. And just how the water's washed it over time, maybe. A little grody looking, to be honest with y'all. Anyway, speaking of paint, how do y'all feel about spray-painted walls? Like just from like a can of spray paint, some sort of Armor All or something. Yeah, we've got a lot of spray can paint in here. Well, no sense dawdling. Let's just head on inside. So they did nice with presentation, but I really can't get over the really bad paint here. The reflectivity is really bothering me. Is this going to be another goth fuck house? Not a... well... Do you mean goths or Visigoths? Because that could be interpreted a couple ways, given the era we're talking about here, maybe. Anyway. Ostrogoths. So. Nice red carpeting here. Nothing too bad. Also, although I'm just noticing the off color here. I'm just like, wait a second, what? Maybe the door just scuffed this or something, I don't know. I don't think this is a pool table. Actually, it is a pool table. Yeah, it's a pool table. Okay. So... we're still in medieval block once again. This is Doc's house. Who can say? Who can say? I will say that Doc would have proper armor. These look pretty Mickey Mouse, I think. So probably not. I appreciate the really weird, tacky, fake plants just littered about inside here. This isn't really an actual place where you had to act. I mean, this is supposed to go off the vibes of a living room, but it just really doesn't work. It's more like a meeting room. Church pews, probably. One of the worst fake plants. I'm kind of marveling at the pool table, but I don't see pool cues or pool... I don't see billiard balls or anything. So I'm kind of like, wait a second. Where are the pool sticks? Where are the billiards? Could be pews. This could have very well been like a church that was upconverted or something. Someone had a weird mad scientist idea for this place. So here's like a... could be what was used as like a pew or something for speaking in the past. Who knows? Extremely goth weirdo house. Yeah, just a little bit. That's a communion rail. That explained kind of some of the vibes I got from this place. So just kind of a small-ish church then, eh? Huh. Well, here's your office for your night church. I mean, it used to be a church. Is this just like a clubhouse now? Sorts. Let's see here. So somebody did sleep here. There is a bed. You gotta. They have their means of defense right above where their clothes are kept too. You see here. You have to stave off any sort of offense at any hour. You have to always be up on your toes. That's the way of the samurai, or is that the way of the knight? I get the two befuddled. Man, what's with the shoes? Look at this, folks. I'm taking another drink while I eyeball these shoes. What are these paintings? I don't know. The pink ones are very eye-catching. I kind of like it. Because it's like I looked at this place and I'm like, oh, this is like a single bachelor dude. Then I see the shoes, I'm like, maybe not? I don't know. Okay, so this is another bedroom. A fake bedroom? I don't know. I don't think it's fake. Yeah, those chucks were very high ankled. I mean, those weren't. That's the thing. These are. I've seen high top chucks, but ones that are laced that high. This is like something I'd see a wrestler wearing from the 80s or 90s. You know what I mean? That's very high topped. What's under the bed? Don't ask. Or is it this bed? I don't know what that is. I can't read it any better on my screen than y'all can, honestly. Maybe just spare pillows or something. Could be spare pillows. Anyway, the spare office with the washer and dryer. Okay, fine. And suddenly, there's some semblance of a quote-unquote normal house snuck in here somewhere. Speaking in relative terms once again. You see cat fur? Oh yeah, there's something there. I hope that's not from a cat, because that's a stressed animal. But yeah, hope is spotted in the distance. Otherwise, what's that carpet say? Welcome. I think it's just welcome with some weird squiggles. Well, there's an Eiffel Tower picture as well. And also, nondescript dude. It's not quite a pound town. Also, I do like how we keep seeing eat, but because the bottom's cropped off, it always looks like it just says fat. It always takes me a moment when I see houses with those for my brain to connect the dots and go, oh, wait. There's hope. There's eat. In case you forget why you're inside the room. Was there a sink? Is there a sink? Where's the sink? Is it right behind? No, there's a table right behind us. Oh, okay. It's just really far away. Okay. There it is. I was really distraught for a second. I'm like, you can't have a kitchen without a sink? What's going on here? Just really awkward and out of the way, you know. Probably one of the highest traffic spots in the entire kitchen. You just got stuffed in the corner. Anyway, here's a medieval shitter. I don't know. Basin sink, fuck you! The side room? A side room. And another bathroom. But it's not a basin sink. Although they did have cats. Suspiciously underused. I hate basin sinks because they're basin sinks. I do not need to explain myself. They're also just really tacky, I feel. And they're also a pain to clean under. They just don't really have a good use, in my opinion. I think we'll pass on the tour. I think we've seen enough. I can smell the spray paint from here. I'm good. My sinuses are livened up. Let me see. What is this next one? Oh yeah, that's right, the description. Thank you. House was previously the Elkland United Church. What was it after that, though? All bedrooms are non-conforming, has plenty of entertainment space in the living room, kitchen, dining room. Updated plumbing, HVAC, brand new 2021 HVAC system. Call space, brand new dehumidifier. Nothing about anything else? Nothing else you want to tell us? Still for sale. Still sitting there. State highway. So this is kind of out in the sticks then. Yeah, this was definitely a small church type setup. Yeah, no closets that I could see. There were side rooms. But I mean, just because, I feel that that's just because this was converted from a church, you know? Which a church would have like storage rooms and stuff, but they wouldn't really have a usage for, they wouldn't have a concept of bedrooms, I don't think. You feel me? That's why all the clothes were stored inside these armoire cabinet type things. Sorry, armoire. Okay. The next listing. What is this one? What is this one? Square footage? Where is it? It says 3,400 square feet, but that is probably including the grass surrounding the house. Because this looks like a pretty okay size house, but it's definitely not 3,400 square footage in there. Okay. What was this house exactly? What was this house? Gia, why did you save this house? I'm trying to make sense of my note. So it's like, you know the whole thing from Memento? How the guy has all the notes on himself, but out of context, they don't make any sense? That's kind of what I'm running into right now. Because my only description on this was, move in, my lord. So I was like, well, of course, that's medieval block. So... statue is ominous. Oh. It's not a double dragon door, but it's very extravagant. My lord. Okay. So, generic medieval. We do see a bit of a mural-ish situation here. Yeah. Ah, the boss fight. Exactly. How's it going, Jack? I will say I really like the crown molding and the ceiling decor. This is really... I wouldn't want this inside of a house, but I can appreciate this as being nicely crafted. At least this is something like, oh, that's an entryway aesthetic, I guess. But the walls... I don't know, it's a lot. It's a lot. Love collecting blank books from my high-class dipshit entryway. Yeah. Ooh. Oh, I remember this one. Ooh, I remember this house now. Yeah. I remember this. Okay. This is a blast. Yeah. There's a lot in this house. It's a very loud house. I'm trying to piece apart memories from when I was looking through this place so I can try and plan what's ahead, but I'm coming up blank. a touch of the vapors. Maybe some stained glass will help you out here. Maybe gazing upon the Knights Templar emblem will jog your memories. I do love this really tacky, lazy aesthetic for rich in air quotes furniture. We've already seen quite a bit stained glass, so I feel we're a little numb to something this humble. Horror FMV game vibes, probably. Maybe we'll have a voiceover by Tim Curry in here somewhere. That'd go nicely with it, maybe. It looks a little clean for Witcher 3, honestly. Love me a fake book. And there's the piano, requisite piano, unused. Drink and glassware, which they don't actually have any liquor in these. I figure if you have these out for folks to look at, you want to have something inside these, maybe, to make them look fancy. But just sitting here empty? I don't know. Wrist blade inner. Ah, of course. Huh. This is still the same room. Okay, here we go. Now we're inside the room where they collect all the plates. That's a busy mural. Ooh. Watch your head. You're definitely going to hit it on this thing. Let me see. Is the mouse cursor... Oh, the mouse is getting a little bit lost. There it is. The resolution wobbled on me a bit. Someone knows heraldry. Who knows? They probably just stuffed their hands into a bargain bag and just grabbed whatever logos they could think of and just threw them towards somebody to make stained glass out of, honestly. Why do they have the nice glassware at kickable height? I think you'd want to have this up higher. Poorly thought out, my lord. Is that a... Wait. Hold on. My eyes are unpacking this. Okay, I see it now. There's just a really busy mural back here. That just blends in for a moment and made my eyes go, what? Oh, the dog would love licking those plates all the time. Oh, the kitchen. Right. Yeah. I'm willing to bet those goods that are hanging and stuff, those aren't real. I'm willing to bet those are the prop plastic ones you'd see all the time when you're a kiddo. But it's kind of weird, but I kind of like it. I don't know. The height of this table being significantly lower than the cabinet seems a little irritating, but what are you going to do? A medieval kitchen with an island? That's something you've unheard of. Is this a fireplace? I think it's a fireplace, right? Yeah, Audrey, the countertops are pretty bland. I was looking at this, and I was trying to make out this over here. I'm like, that almost looks like it's on raised glass, but that would make sense. My eyes are trying to perceive what's going on there. Yeah, probably just laminate. Okay, so this is the same room, just pivoted toward that fireplace question mark. The island of Avalon? Well, we're too far away from Avalon at this point, Kiss. Avalon is too far in the past. And you know what this is reminding me of? You ever been to one of those, what's the word for it? We have them even here in Texas, but one of those country-style diners that hang all the stupid shit on the walls? This is that, but medieval. Because they're just putting nonsense everywhere. Like this in particular. Wicker baskets? Sure, just staple it up there. Brass, copper plate? I don't know, glue it up there too. Right next to the stained glass, sure. Although, my parents have an urn, like an urn or a jug exactly like this. So seeing that somewhere else in the world made me go, whoa, what? Same pattern and everything. So I was just like, what the shit? Yeah, medieval Cracker Barrel. That probably would have been a better description for this place, honestly. Okay, same room. A lot more animal heads. The animal heads were behind us previously, I guess. Oh yeah, bedroom. Here we go. A chandelier in the bedroom. That still weirds me out. After all this time, I'm still weirded out by the bedroom chandelier. I don't know. No mirror, though. We don't have any bedroom mirrors in the ceiling tonight. So that's actually a first so far. Sorry. Having a sip of my water. Yeah, I mean, at least it has those posts, and it does have, like, a little curtain drapery sort of thing. I think last week we saw a few houses where it just had these jutting out with nothing else, and it's like, what's that doing just exposed with no curtains? A lot of seating for a bedroom. Well, people were weird back then, I don't know. Maybe this is era-specific. Who can say, really? Hey, Beatus. How you doing, sir? Oh no. Is that another FF6 playthrough? Oh my god. We're in the medieval times, folks. What was Beatus up to? Let me see here. Let me do a quick retest of this that should work just fine. Wow. Oh, there's more Zelda. Oh, that's right, the racing. How'd he do? I know he's working on it earlier in the week again as well. Bathroom's action linked to the past. Oh, those things are tough. There are folks who just entirely run Link to the Past that are bonkers at those. I know some seeds are also just rude as hell. Yeah, butt seed, probably. Really rude luck of the draw. Oh god, oh. We're inside of a medieval house, y'all. This color map kind of blindsided me. My lord. Oh. So we're on the green and red theme, it seemed. We were on the ground floor a little while ago and we just saw the red, but yeah, we've got the weird watermelon or Christmas theme going on here. Okay, we were down there. And this is, I guess, the molding, if you wanted a better look at it. It's there. Chandelier, in case you didn't hit your head on it already and get a better idea of how it looks. Oh, yeah. More ceiling paintings. It's not the Sistine Chapel painting that we saw before, but I do appreciate the weird tackiness in here. Oh my goodness. I don't even know what present day looks like anymore, Audrey. Getting so dissociated and just getting attached to the medieval air quote aesthetic. Pretend it's a ceiling mirror. I don't know, Fit Alpha. That's something that's throwing me off too. Something was off about this, but when you put it that way, yeah. Why isn't this like oriented the same way as the bed? It seems kind of like a strange decision. Tiniest bed canopy you've ever seen. Yeah. Actually, that's just a... What's the purpose here? They didn't want to do an actual headboard, I guess. Huh. if you want a 69 with them, there's going to be somebody else watching. And I don't mean a guest in your bed. I mean this guy up here. But that's between y'all to discuss. Anyway, more stained glass. The secret second lad. Okay, so all of these have a recessed light, I think. It's just some of them have it turned off. Maybe. Seems a little... Actually, maybe not. Well, maybe it's burnt out. Either way, a little over-engineered. In case you wanted a better look at this. Okay, entryway to... I don't think we saw this room before. Oh, do we have a mirror wall? Oh, I just noticed this big-ass book over here. Oh, this is the mirror. Oh, shit, you're right. Oh, goodness. I totally missed that. Wow. Oh. My brain just ignored what this was, and I was like, oh, there are two closets. Huh, how about that? That's definitely a save point, sure. Or that, or you find a blood sigil on the bathroom wall or something. Anyway, speaking of a bathroom, okay, new basin sink just dropped, folks. New basin sink. I'm okay with it, I guess. You can at least move this one. I don't like it being on wood, though. Okay, toilet paper. Aww. Okay. Okay, there's an about face inside the same room. That's the bedroom we were just in. Very peculiar ceiling thing going on here. So, the ordering of these just so slapdash and weird. Like it's like you're standing here and because it's like I'm thinking about how paintings are hung, you know? So the bottom of the painting is right here near where the wall is. The bottom is near where the wall meets. This one, it's flipped from that, you know what I mean? I figured this would be flipped the other way. It's so slapdash and weird. Huh. Anyway, here's an off-center stained glass window. That's something for you to marinate on. Right up against the corner here. The toilet, is the toilet centered on it? No. Why is it there? I don't know. But it's not centered, and now you know it's there. Don't call it the stained shitter. This is a Christian house. I think Christian. Guest room. Yo! There's my boy. There he is. Bless him. Is that just a big old quartz crystal? I think that's a quartz crystal they just got there. A lot of good dock houses. Well, this armor is something very strange about this armor I can't put my finger on. Actually, a couple things. But I guess we aren't getting another look at it because now we're inside of a somewhat modern room? Yeah, the tilted over thing is part of it. Oh, that's his animation for swapping out weapons, huh? That's right, witches. We're now in the modern day. Oh, God, we're outside. Oh, Christ. Oh, God. That's it. Okay, we're done. That's it. Oof. It's like walking out from a movie theater after being inside and you have the sunlight outside. Is a suit of armor a mannequin? Technically, yeah. Well, actually, they don't drape clothes on the suit of armor, though. Isn't that kind of a requisite thing for a mannequin? So, it's a fuzzy line. I see where you're coming from, though. So this is off the market. It didn't actually have a price associated with it. This estimate thing is kind of probably BS, but that's maybe a bit of a go-by if you wanted something. Is armor clothing? I don't know. I suppose. You can't overheat from wearing armor. You can overheat from clothes. Your home can be your castle in this unique home with 17th century stained glass windows, hand-carved woodwork, crystal chandeliers, gilt molding, exquisite stucco ceiling, and more. The large kitchen is 45 feet long and features tall cabinets with inlaid wood from an English tavern. It was repurposed, I guess. Fireplace and hand-carved back door. So the double dragon door was the back door? That's interesting. So that wasn't even the front door. It's exquisite stucco. Exquisite. It had a double door, but not a double dragon. We had 2 double dragons, but, they can't all be winners. Let me see here. So, hang on a second. Did someone ping me over here? Ah, right. Okay. So, what's next? Okay. The next one is a palate cleanser. The next one is... It'll be fast, but it's a very interesting house. In fact, I don't think it spends long in the interior at all, but it is just very much a, wow, somebody had this built, huh? So, there's not much of a lead-in. You see pretty fast. Oh, that's interesting. Let me stretch this out. I was like, there's nothing sinful about this house, but... yeah, it's very much like a storybook or a Ghibli thing. This is, let me see. This is up in Canada, so Canadian folk, this may be on the market still. We can read more details behind it. It's kind of obscured on this website, though. But this is one I was going to keep in mind just to skim through briefly. Self-built hippie house? Maybe. They have a pretty interesting personality, I'd like to think. It has quite the form to it that I appreciate. So, it makes me think of fantasy and maybe something out of Morrowind, because there's something weird and organic about some of the stuff. Like this right here is... it's weird, but I kind of like it. I don't know. Moomin. Alien extruded hive house. That's one. But they spend quite a while. I was really hoping to see more of the interior, but they really hover around the outside, which is very nice because it seems like it's just out in the country. But I don't know how comfortable the interior is. Very, very, very interesting, though. A lot of garden work. You get all the other buildings too? I'd assume so. What are they hiding? Okay, we may be at a compound, folks. I don't mean to alarm you. This could be a commune of some sort. Maybe a cult. This is why you always read the fine print. Was this a blacksmith shed? I guess not. I guess we're not gonna know. Okay, we have some statue. Can't make out what it is, though. Oh, wait, is this... okay, I see. So, it looks like a sheet metal they used and they just plastered over it, I think. That's kind of what they did for this. I'm surprised it's not cracking all the hell, though, honestly. That's interesting. Okay, and this is their greenhouse. And the silo, whatever the heck that is. Really old wood, maybe? Possibly. Maybe I was off the mark there. Okay, we're finally inside, but we're like nearing the end of the pictures. I was like, oh, you wanted to see the inside of the house? Okay, we have a couple photos. It's not a yurt, though. That's the thing. The yurt has to have the very circular shape to it. Also, the yurt block is over, I'm afraid. Yeah, the furniture does look very tacky and cheap. Like that's like a cheap fake leather. Also, what's that? Is that just like some decorative thing with a purple light in there? Huh. No walls, yeah. I wonder how this place gets in the Canadian winter. Think this is a heater of some sort? I know that this is a sort of heater, but aquarium, maybe. Who can say? Huh. They're hanging their herbs. I appreciate that. They're doing it for real in this house, I'm sure. The other place, they were probably fake. They might be real here. I love this, though. All the greenery and stuff is really interesting. Oh, so you think it's like a reptile thing. I gotcha. I don't know if it's British Columbia. We'll take a look in a moment. I think we should be near the end of the photos. This doesn't have a counter, but I can see a progress thing, and if I'm reading it right, I think we're almost there. I'm trying to make out the painting here, too. What was the plan here? Okay, back to the main room. Terrible with termites? Could be. Okay, this is the bathroom. It looks like some sort of a sauna thing, because they have these rocks over here, maybe for steaming or something. Top floor. Greenery. Okay. Ooh. Nice cello. Why do you just have it sitting there, though? Why don't you have this thing closed up? Those things are expensive. Looks like something may have gotten to it. Ugh. Decorative cello, probably. Hallway. Bedroom. Seems nondescript. And the silo. Okay, so there's the case to presumably... I don't know if that's the cello. Might be the cello or a guitar. I can't tell from the scaling here. I don't know, Nixter. It's like a cheap cello is kind of not something you really see that often. So I'd like to think that's probably an expensive instrument at some point. That's a cello case? Oh, there it is. You're right. You think they were just posing it for the pictures then, maybe? Anyway, here's your plaster shitter. At least it's not carpet. Stained glass. Now, let me see. They repeat... I didn't go back. This is the same picture, I think. Or no, wait, this is a different... Oh, I see. You have to keep the bathrooms on opposite corners. That's how you balance the energy ley lines. Is that the same? Yeah, they kept the layout the same. Very impressive. Very impressive. Consistency. Although the plug is slightly different. Close, but not quite. I wonder if they added on to this since the last time I looked at it. I didn't recall anything on the interior when I saved this. Interesting. Hang on a second. I think the music stopped on me again. Oh. Let me start the music up. Audio levels. Where are you? Probably down a bit. There we go. Okay. Where's my tab? There it is. Ahoy. Okay. Speeding through the rest of this place. Otherwise. Yeah, they definitely added these on. I saved this a while ago. They didn't have these. Nondescript kitchen. It's alright. Office. Stairway. Yeah, nothing. Okay, there we go. Now we're at the end of it. Yeah, flying beagle. Okay. Well, let me resituate this. Christina Lake, British Columbia. For you natives. Let me see here. Affectionately known as the Castle in the Forest. Huh. A beach boy is the realtor, Brian Wilson. Year-round creek supplies water to a 30,000-gallon sealed underground cistern, which has sufficient flow. Sealed underground cistern just sounds so ominous when it's phrased like that. That's quite a good choice of words, you know? Yeah, it's interesting, you know? I mean, there's McMansions and there's this. They describe it as a labor of love, and it's like, you know what? Yeah. Oh, is it on the border? Oh, interesting. Yeah, it's got a lot of chutzpah. Built in 76. Ooh, boy. This next one, I just simply titled The Fellowship. Because looking at this, I haven't seen it in a long time, but the first Lord of the Rings movie, the place where they all met up and they said, yeah, we'll all go to the mountain and throw the stuff in the volcano. They met up at an elf place, and it really reminded me of this for some reason. And it's just, I was looking at this and I was like, I'm thinking of the first Lord of the Rings movie, just going through this. There aren't too many photos, but it's very nice. But once again, a wooden carved door, Rivendell, is that where it was? Ah, gotcha. How much does it cost? We'll take a look. This is in Springfield, Missouri. Another Missouri house. Yeah, the chandelier is kind of bad. I feel like there was another listing the other week where we saw something very similar to this. But, now, part of this is, I don't know how much of this is the lens adding on to it, but there's a lot of sag going on with these fan blades. It's kind of weird. It's very colorful. Another unfortunate chandelier over here from just like bullhorns, it looks like. But a lot of these high-dollar houses tend to have a lot of, animal parts. So unfortunately, that's kind of the norm in these. Mist ass house. Yeah. I am willing to think this ceiling fan has been through a winter or two. That thing is sagging real bad. But there's a look at this, guys. This is the flattest fuck you will ever see. Look at this boy. You can't get any flatter than that. Well, you probably can, but you would be trying real hard. What a good boy. Just hanging out, soaking in the sunlight. I'm noticing the stray pith helmet sitting here. I was like, is that a hard hat? No, that's a pith helmet. I actually think the realtor was just someone who walks around wearing this. Oh, man. Plank fridge? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Elephant tusks. Yeah. Now, this is probably not a koi pond here. Second fireplace. I've got a few of them. The ceiling fans by nature are saggy, I think. otherwise. Okay, here we are in the bathroom. This is always a point of contention. Okay, weird new basin type. I still don't like it. I still don't like it. Also, the stonework just made me think these were leopard spots the first time I pulled it open. Yeah, stump sinks. Not a fan. Also, there's a phrase my family has. Whenever we see something like this, we always refer to it as a Darth Vader. So in this case, I was about to say, oh look, that's a Darth Vader shitter. So just to give context to what I'm about to say, oh, Darth Vader shitter spotted. Anyway, bedroom. Very shaggy. That looks like it smells really bad too. But that is a honker on that footrest there. Oh, there's multiple honkers. Oh, yo! Look at the world's most unfortunate gargoyle. Look at this! That's a gargoyle. Oh, my guy, who did you piss off? What did you do wrong to get turned into a shitter? Oh. Well, also there's not a mirror in here, but at least it is not a basin or a stump sink. Dragon tap. Yeah, that is a dragon, you're right. Poor gargoyle. Where do you buy them? I don't know, but they're probably really expensive because I see this is like some the texturing on this makes it look like it is artisanally made. So you're gonna have to find some very expensive bathroom bowls. Is this a tub? I think this is a tub. Yes. Okay, this is a tub. It just took me a moment. Just my brain was connecting the dots, going, huh? So, before going into the last two medieval ones, I figure I could maybe just space out the time a little bit. And there's one I have here labeled as one-off, and it's just wall/tile crimes. But at this point, that's pretty ambiguous, so I don't really recall what this house has. Oh, yeah. Okay, I remember now. I remember why I called this wall and tile crimes. Oh, actually, the previous house I didn't look at the information for. Really fast, before we look at this one. Oops. Let me pull up the info on the previous house, just so we can squint at something here. It did not have a price. It was off-market, just so you know. Estimate, grain of salt. Real fast. Was there anything here? Masterly design on environment, Springfield, Missouri. Designed by Don Russell. Blah, blah, blah. 550,000 mosaic pieces. Wow. 4-inch thick Carthage stone. Whoa. Okay. Just curious. Because I forgot to do that. Okay. Back to this. So, this is in Rego Park, New York. Any folks up in New York who are familiar with Rego Park? Off-market. Oh! That's a New York price. Okay, so... This place has 1,100 square feet. And the listing price says $30,500,000. I'm trying to parse what's going on there. Oh. Yep. But as you can see, over here on the right, we're transitioning into a new level or zone. The blue level. Worth every penny. Yes, 1,100 square foot, 2 bed, 2 bath, $30 million. That's actually $30.5 million. But we're going into the blue zone here. I know we talked about it earlier. Somebody brought up the that Doom render of that bathroom on Something Awful, and this just made me think of it because the black and the red are very reminiscent of that. The lighting into the blue zone is very troubling. 30.5 million. Oof. Really tacky kitchen. Although I will say, I believe I have that exact same oven. That's a good oven. It looks very similar to mine at the very least. That'll cook the shit out of your food. Anyway, here we are through the fucked up curved doorway. Why are there 4 chairs with 2 of them up against the wall? What's going on here? This isn't a fisheye lens trick. That's literally jammed against the wall. Oh, of course, space reasons. Yeah, you have to free this up. You have to free this up when you use it as a dance floor, of course. Oof. Yeah, just because of how limited you are in space. You can't even have your master television in the center. You have to have it skewed here on the corner. Man, what the hell? That one tiny house have the same thing? I'm thinking back on tiny houses. I can't recall. Are we talking about the shed out in the middle of the desert? Because that one didn't actually have a dinner table to entertain guests. Oh, the TV goes in the next room, of course. Here we... Oh, man. Oh. We got this down here on the front of the sink here. Okay, that's reflective. That's not glass. I do like the tiny, tiny whisper of color here. Male shitting spaces. Yeah, I'm glad it's not a basin. This is really bad. Also, it's just this... This is weird because it's such a textured marble. And also there's just this disparate discontinuity here where the pattern isn't carried over and it just looks super tacky. Man. Okay. There's your master bedroom, I assume. Okay, there's the window out to the cityscape. Suddenly pastel, yeah, we got colors. What is the story with this? If I had to guess, we're probably up on the 10th story. Finger guns. Well, there's the closet. What? Is that a decoration on the door? Why is there pitch black? Okay, it's not a decorated door. Okay, it's a decorated door. That's what's going on. God damn it, Marvel's everywhere these days. And a punching bag? This is the kiddos' room. Yo, you gaming? Cursed Funko Pop spotted. Here's the other bathroom. Not as bad, but still has, questionable decor. Curved sink? Was that an anime on the wallpaper? Was it? I couldn't tell. Maybe. Oh, yeah, okay, I can see it now. Yeah, I see the anime. There's the face. What's up, Soundmeister? Did you spot something? Oh, so it's not an anime. Well, dang. It's an American anime. Shit! Ugh. Gross tile. Not a fan of that. Oh, and we're back in the entryway. Just in case we forgot where we came from. Oh, wait. Is this... So now that they have water running, this is like a waterfall eye catch sort of thing that you change the colors on this and it pours water down. That's what's going on here. Yeah, initially they just had the water off and it was blue, and I was like, is that just a weird doorway? But no, they have water running here. This is just a really tacky decor thing. Just like that tacky clock over there, you know, whatever. Extreme male living space. Park City. That's a front desk, I assume. But 30 million? What do you have to say for yourself? Luxurious apartment. High-end amenities, elegant finishes, and Park City Estates. Spacious 2-bed, 2-bath has been masterfully renovated and will please even the most discerning. I don't know about that. Enjoy a light-filled layout master bedroom with digital shower jets and rain shower, custom-built closets, and beautiful polished hardwood floors throughout. European kitchen with heated floors. Top-of-the-line appliances, built-in waterfall is a chef's delight. Other highlights of the property include blah, 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 yada, yada. Great place to call home. Yeah, the capitalization, you're right, that is kind of throwing me off here. Please don't waterfall your chefs. The service industry is hard enough already. Built in the 60s. So expensive, though. Is that... That can't be right. It said... Okay. Okay, so... Assessed. 2021. Okay. So the assessment and all that stuff is really busted as hell, I guess. Because it looks like the most recent pricing was like just $659. Yeah, okay. Well, that makes it a little more sensible because I was just like, anywhere. That sort of square footage at that price tag? Assess the whole block. Maybe, God. That was a crazy number. At least it was a fake out. Okay, we got a few more to look at before we wrap up. This one is a little quirky. And this is located in Fort River, New Jersey. Let me shift this down just a skosh. Yeah, buddy. Doing great on this house stuff. I am absolutely killing it. Although I say killing, but there's actually something kind of weird about this listing as to why I chose it. And we'll see in a little bit. It's definitely shaped. It is quirky, very quirky. That's actually a good point, Kilometer. It does have a Toriyama capsule core shape to it. You're right. Oh man, that's actually really charming then. Ooh, you even got a little place under here for all sorts of critters and possums to live. That's great. They'll love it down there. Huh. Is that a statue of a little guy? I don't think that's an actual little guy. Yeah. Okay. So we still have that whole plastered-ish exterior going on? Formal houses in this big... I don't know. I was kind of squinting at the flag like, wait a second. Yeah. Like, I don't know about that, buddy. Anyway. So this isn't a yurt. It is a dome house, though. Gotta be expensive. That wood ain't cheap, especially these days. Nah, missed the yurt block. Well, most of this place snagged me because of the exterior. But there's also something else a little later. That's the thing for yurts. It's got to be a mobile house of sorts, I feel. So actually, technically, some of those last week weren't yurts. But technically, any house is portable if you're persistent enough. Yeah, this is just a really quirky house once again. Bathroom? It's alright. Nothing sinful. A lot of natural light. A lot of natural light. Quirked up White House. And just going through all the guest rooms. Trump shirt. Fuck that. No. Driveway. There's your hot tub. Several pictures of that hot tub. Well, so price $275,000. Square footage doesn't list, but it's a pretty okay size. Truth be told, if you told me a price of a house up in New Jersey, I would have picked something far north of $275,000. I don't know where Forked River is, though. So the reason why I picked this in the medieval block is because of a little mention down here in the description. Escape from the ordinary. Own one of the most unique homes ever built from the mushroom-inspired exterior to the natural wood and soaring ceilings. Mushroom-inspired. Well, folks, before I started the stream, I said to pick your character class. Did anybody here pick Druid? Are there any Druids here? I hope we got someone somewhere. Okay, we got at least one. That's good to hear. Well, this home was mushroom-inspired, but I'm not seeing mushroom here. I mean, it's got a dome. A dome does not a mushroom-inspired shape make. I think we can do better on mushroom homes. So, let's go to one of the more fucked up houses I tucked away a ways back. Welcome to the mushroom houses. Them good shrooms. Druids, you're gonna be right at home here. Let's stretch these up. These are some crunchy images, friends. These are like very old photos, and they're also really low resolution. So I'm zooming in on this, I'm getting a little better perspective, but not much, because, you know, you can only stretch crunch so far. Concrete botulism. Yeah, this is extremely Morrowind. I've got to show Yo this afterwards, actually. I'm sure they can appreciate this housing style. The housing style here. You're going to be walking around, someone's going to call you an outlander and try to kick your ass. So, this is just a really awesome house. I don't even know the story behind this, but the interior, they just swung for the fences. I mean, look at this shit. Look at the wall. Look at the ceiling. Look at these gross growths. Like, you don't want to, I mean, I wonder what the HOA is like around here, really. Like, are they cool with this? Are they freakier? Like, this is the only wizard house that went on the market. It has its own website, really. Mushroom House. Just a second. Him. I'll pull that up once we finish here. Let me go through these photos, and then we can thumb through that real fast. Man. Yeah, this is just a wild aesthetic. Shroom House is not to your liking? Well, that's fine. It's not for everybody. You have to spec into the tree to properly appreciate it, which I said tree. It's more of like you have to spec into the spore colony to appreciate it. Pool table! Yeah! Pool table. We got a streak going, folks. We got so many tonight. Not every house, but a lot of them had pool tables. It's going great. It's going great. It's really growing on me. Growing on me in a way that I should go and see a doctor about. I don't know what the purpose of these are, other than maybe to suggest a separation of rooms. There is a bit of a Geiger vibe going on here. Well, I mean, it might be open for Airbnb, depending upon who buys it. Ooh, nice tile work here. This is the entertainment room. I really love just the gross mushroom aesthetic they really leaned into. It's not like, oh, here's a cute little toadstool. It's like, no, there's gross shit in here. I want somebody to walk in here without knowing what it is and just being like, oh, gross. I don't want to touch any of this. Ooh, that gross detail. I love it. Don't burn the Erd stool. And then just totally normal couch right here. No TV? Do you not get cable inside of your spore colony? Oh, whoa, what the? Oh, whoa. Whoa. Oh, there's no shit. This is really kind of weird, this texturing, but I mean this tiling, but I'm kind of into it. I mean, for the first time tonight, we've got some that's chaotic, but it's like, you know what? I like it. But also, is this just... I'm looking at this a little different. Is this just like a really thin wall here? Because look at this. What's the perspective here? Because there's the walkway down to the shower, but it looks like there's like a very thin wall. What's going on here? Is it a mirror? Oh, yeah. Okay. I was about to say, what the hell? Okay. That's the second time a mirror has snuck up on me tonight. Boy, sneaky mirrors. I really wonder what the echo is like with this material too. Don't really know how well it absorbs sound. Ooh. No, we got a basin sink again. And the really grody stones. What the? They can't all be winners, y'all. Oh. You should definitely see a doctor about this hallway. Oh my goodness. Wow. Can you clean parts of this? This hallway is a little much for me. It's a little too weird with the different colors. Yeah, how many colors do you see in here? Oh. Man, this is wild. Oh, There's a hot tub. We didn't get to see the hot tub. Also, is this an awning from another one? Okay, yeah, this is an awning from another and a hot tub. Afro Walrus, what we were mentioning here is, so if you see where my mouse cursor is, it's like there's there's this gravel that's glued in like tile or a mosaic or something. It's like this whole blotch here is blue. This blotch here is yellow. There's like another blotch here that's pink, and it's mirrored on the opposite sides. And there's also black here in the middle. And it like repeats in a pattern going back into the back. It is just really... There's no rhyme or reason to it. It just looks gross. Even this over here, it's like there's some white beside the yellow. But over here, it's just all yellow. But there's some white. It looks too random and messy, you know? Hence a meow wolf. I'm not familiar with that, Sanagi. Let me see. Audrey... Let me see. Linked this in here earlier. Got a bit of video. No, down.
Rich Testa Real Estate, the premier home and
What?
waterfront specialist worldwide. No other agent can serve you better now.
Wow, talking in unison. Sell me on this place, you assholes. I'm not buying what you're selling. Get better suits, please. I feel like this is the second whitest thing we've seen tonight. Doesn't have very good camera presence, does he? Staring into your eyes. Not in a good way.
Signature Queen Anne's
Yeah, I don't like the cadence. It feels really weird.
ceilings and breathtaking views. Incorporated.
Yeah, that's the thing with refineries that really gets me when people do voiceovers for things. You can tell when they're clumsily reading something. Their cadence and tone and inflection is just all off, and it's like nails on a chalkboard for me. Like this right here is a fine example of it, I'd say.
A large party patio pot, which is superb
Party
for
patio
charming
pot?
with radiant.
Yeah, I thought there was more to this website. Was it the same pictures we saw already, I suppose? Yeah, they looks like. Well, one of them looks like he's wearing his dad's blazer. It's sort of like, it's like, oh, that was how you wore suits in like the late 90s and early aughts. You don't wear them that loose these days. No. Well, folks, I think that ties up the medieval block. I'll keep an eye out for more because I'm sure there are absolutely a lot other medieval houses, but these are the ones that I kind of shored aside and set down for like, yeah, do these for whenever we do some sort of weird King Arthur shit. And I was like, you know what? I'll give it a look. 40th anniversary of Mushroom House. Actually, we did look at the description here, right? Yeah, it didn't really... Oh, this is for rent. So it's not even for sale anymore. Well, that's unfortunate. You can't even buy it.